Hi everybody, welcome to Estes Park, Colorado, one of my favorite towns in the whole world. I think it's wonderful, and it is 4 o'clock, exactly 4 o'clock, March 23rd, Monday, 2020, the year of the coronavirus. Colorado is already closed all of its restaurants except for takeout. All the shops are closed, and I thought we'd take one more visit together here in Estes Park. And since this is a 360 video, all you have to do to look around is click and grab the screen or put on your VR goggles and look in any direction. So let's take a quick walk through a very quiet Estes Park. This shop to your right is really neat. They have buckles from every single state. So far, I have 4 of them. I grew up in a military family, so far I have Wyoming, Colorado, Illinois, and Ohio. Those for the places I lived growing up. Ooh, that store's still open. This is a really good place to eat too, the Grub Steak. Been there many times. Bob and Tony's Pizza is really cool too because you can etch your name into the bricks themselves. Inside they have etchings from the 1970s. 1974 I think was the earliest one. I like that one the best. Lonigan's is great too. It's a wonderful sports bar. I was there one night. I come up here most of the year at this time when it's pretty quiet. And I was hanging out in the sports bar. I noticed I was the only American in there. The rest of them were all Romanians. Couldn't believe that. We had a wonderful time. That's the cool Park Theater to your right. Let's see. Oh my gosh, that went pretty quick. Usually that light's really long. Trends, that's a really neat place for gifts. Some of the best gifts in Estes Park are from there. And you'll notice as we walk through, Estes Park has so many ice cream stores and taffy stores. It's wonderful here. If you got a sweet tooth, this is the place to be. A lot of t-shirt shops too. Some more sweets. The Wheel Bar. I really recommend this too. This has been around since 1946, I believe. Some more taffy, some more sweets for everybody. Kids love it. Kids love this place. Cozy little bookstore. I always love this place too. Cool old record shop. I love that. You'll see, if you look to the right, you saw a picture of Jack Nicholson. You see a famous scene from The Shining. The movie, or the book, the novel Shining, was inspired by the Stanley Hotel, which is just forward and to the left. You can't see it here. But Stephen King spent a winter there as the caretaker. And the Stanley Hotel inspired his, was the inspiration for his work, The Shining, about a hotel caretaker and his family. This is Elkhorn Avenue, the main street. Hopefully this light won't be too long. The lights are usually really long here. And if you look ahead, there's a terrace up on top. That's a Mexican restaurant. That's really good too. I recommend that also. The Sugar Shack is excellent. The bonbons, other chocolates, wonderful. The prices aren't bad at all there. Beef jerky is also great. To the right is the library that has the best study room. It's a quiet room. Your own private room upstairs with a fireplace in it. Sometimes I drive all the way down here from Cheyenne to just study in that library. Also, Estes Park is the gateway to Rocky Mountain National Park. When I was a kid, we used to come here, and I thought Rocky Mountain National Park was called Estes Park, but it's not. The park is to your left down this road, and all access to it is closed right now. I don't know if it's just because it's winter time or because of the coronavirus. I'm not really sure. Some nice Indian jewelry. I've been in there one time. I love stores like this. These cabin stores, these rustic stores. Ooh, that one's still open too. I didn't know stores were still open. I was wrong. A lot of t-shirt shops too. Some funny t-shirts. Let's take a look at some of them. If your tent is surrounded, I'm here to discuss the terms of your surrender. And it shows a black bear looking inside of a tent. There's a lot of jokes like about tents eating humans. It's funny up here, I guess. I don't know. Another brewery. Colorado's famous for its wonderful microbrews. There's a small mall, Park Place Mall. It's got several stores in there. Remember, there's a the Nepalese. There's a cool little toy store, handmade toys out of metal to your right in that greenish yellow building. Art store, that's beautiful work in there. The glass is incredible. Look at that. Metal work too. Hi guys. This is a Christmas store. It's one of, is this the Christmas? Oh, this is just the Rustic Mountain Cabin, another rustic store. This is wonderful too. And this is, to right, is Laura's, the finest toffee I've ever had, bar none. It is absolutely phenomenal. It's a dark chocolate toffee, not too sweet, texture's perfect. You know, I've driven 120 miles to come here just to buy that toffee. And around here, when everybody's in the store, that's an example of one of the many toffee machines in here that turns and stretches the coffee all day. I think there counted 4 one time. 4 in the windows and displayed here in town. Right, that Himalayan restaurant was great. My son was on a curry phase, so we tried every Nepalese and Indian restaurant in northern Colorado and Wyoming, and he found out. Well, his opinion was that they had some of the best curry around. I like their kebabs myself. Ooh, let's do this. They do just walk. Everybody's jaywalker up here. I don't care. I saw a guy blow some glass. He was doing this one time. They do it in the back. Everybody can see. Look at how beautiful that is. There's a spider right there. Some more sweets. Grandma's. I love these old-timey portraits. You get to put on cowboy hats and old outfits. This is a wonderful rock shop. Look at that stuff. Boy, I wish I could afford some of it. These fossils. I always love those fish fossils. Ooh, a petrified wood table. Another taffy shop. See, there's another machine right there. Here's the Christmas shop. It's Christmas all year here. I think those are some candies. Espresso shop. This leather shop's great too. The hats are amazing. I love them. Here's the church. Look out, the old church shop. They converted an old church into an indoor mall. My daughter loves this fairy statue. Phoenix Nest, that's really neat. They sell a lot of medieval clothing, Scottish clothing, a lot of Harry Potter style stuff. They even have chainmail shirts and hoods in there. There's the Nepalese store I was talking about. That's really cool too. Oh, another taffy shop. See? There's the other taffy machine right there. Some more jewelry. Another cabin store. Now with these, oh, I wish you could smell it right now. It smells wonderful. Here in this place is the Wapiti pub or bar. This is a wonderful place to go to. It's downstairs, the Wapiti entrance. They have great bartenders there. Those make or break a bar. The food is wonderful too. There's the water wheel. And below us, that's the Fall River. It flows from the peaks near the Alpine Visitor Center on the Fall. It's called Fall River Road. Two main roads over to the summit. Ooh, some ice just fell. Are Trail Ridge Road and it must be called Fall River Road. Fall River Road is the more scary of the two. It's the original road to the top, I believe. Real windy, a lot of drop-offs. That's not from the Yahoo Heights. Love the sound of a river like that. It's wonderful. By the way, the place we're going to up ahead, the Silver Moon Inn, is a home away from home for me. I love this place. Come here during the off season. The off season's this time of year. This is really a summer town. That's when all the tourists come to go to Rocky Mountain National Park. But in the winter, it's just awesome. Great hotel. I'll tell you more about it when we get closer. It's right by the Fall River. It's right up ahead. And when they're open, these two big pyres, these bowls that you see in front of you, have fire coming out all evening long, late into the night. Staff is really friendly. Chad and David are great. Chad's a real fun guy. And when you get a room, you have the river right out in front of you. They even have fire pits. When you get a room, they give you firewood and supplies for s'mores, which is graham crackers, chocolate, and marshmallow. So that's the tour of Estes Park, and I hope everybody stays safe. I hope this will be over soon. I think it will be. Let's just hang out by the river for a while.